Hey guys, Brendan here, and if you're wondering why I'm standing outside filming awkwardly, that is because the echo inside of my house is terrible. Thanks to the commenter who pointed that out in my last video, I apologize. I just recently moved, so my house is pretty empty, and that's why everything just kind of bounces off. It's going to be fixed soon, and I'm going to start filming more videos in the reptile room. But for now, I think I'm just going to film outside, and hopefully that works. Anyways, this video is a Fact Friday about hognose snakes. You guys definitely probably saw that one coming, because I love hognose snakes. Anyways, 5 facts about hognose snakes. Number 5 is one that pretty much every video on hognose snakes brings up, and that is the fact that hognose snakes are venomous. Yep, they're a venomous snake. Now, there's 3 reasons why you shouldn't worry about that. Number 1, they're unlikely to bite you. They would rather mock strike you or puff up to look like a cobra instead of biting you. Actually, they're extremely unlikely to bite you. I've been mock struck at by my hognose snake, but he's never tried to bite. And he's a very angry hognose snake. Number 2, their venom is the equivalent of a bee sting. Your finger will swell up or whatever they bite, and that's the most of it. And number 3, they're rear fang venomous, which means that they have to work their mouth over you in order to inject the venom, which means that even if they are trying to bite you, the chances of you being envenomated are very slim. Yep. So if you're worried about venom and venomous stuff when you're considering getting a hognose snake, don't. You shouldn't be worried at all about it. They're great snakes. One that most people don't know is that there are 2 different kinds of hognose snakes in the United States. There's the western hognose snake, which is what Noodle is. You can see Noodle up here, or you can watch any of the hundreds of videos I posted of him. And there's eastern hognose snakes. Now, if you are native to the United States and you live in the area where these are common, you probably already know about the eastern hognose snake or the western hognose snake. Now, the western hognose snake is the one that you commonly see in captivity. The eastern is its counterpart. They're very similar, and a lot of people will say that the care in captivity and all that stuff is pretty much identical. I disagree. Based off what I know, eastern hognose snakes tend to be a little grumpier, tend to be a little more difficult to get onto rodents. If you guys don't know, in the wild, hognose snakes eat toads, and that's where they get their toxins from, and that's why a lot of people think the hognose snakes might be poisonous on top of being venomous, because they ingest the poison from the toads. That's still a scientific debate, but anyways, easterns are harder to get onto rodents, and this is why you see westerns more commonly in captivity. There's a difference. Now, I said in number 5 that hognose snakes are unlikely to bite you, and this is true. They'll usually mock strike, and they'll puff up their neck to kind of resemble a cobra, which is true. But if those 2 things don't work, they do have a last-ditch effort, which is unique to hognose snakes. They will roll over onto their backs and show you their belly. Now, sometimes their bellies are black or a different color. Noodle, for example, my hognose snake has a black belly, and they'll roll over and show you that belly is kind of showing you that they're dead. They play dead. They will secrete this like really stinky smell out of their mouths. They'll stick their tongue out. They'll just go and pretend that they're dead. It's really cool, but at the same time, if they're doing this and they're showing you this behavior, that means that they are terrified and they think that you are going to kill them, and they've pretty much given up all hope. So, yeah, you may see videos of this online and go, oh, that's so cute, but do know that that animal is extremely stressed out, and you shouldn't try to get your hognose snake to do this on purpose. Here's another interesting one. Similar to sand boas, hognose snakes are sexually dimorphic, meaning that females are going to be significantly longer than males. Now, males will get about this big. This is a male. Whereas females will get about this big. This is a female. That means that the housing and the enclosure sizes vary between the 2 species. If you have less space, I'd get a male. That's why I got a male. If you have more space and you want a bigger, sizable hognose snake, get a female. Both have similar care requirements, it's just one's bigger, requires more space, and the other smaller, requires less. I did a video about this exact phenomenon here called Why Do Hognoses Have Shovel Faces? That's one of my more popular videos, mostly just because it's frickin' adorable, but it's also kind of educational at the same time. Hognose snakes do have a shovel nose for a reason. It's not just to look extremely cute, it's also because that's how they burrow into the ground. they are a burrowing snake species. So if you have aspen or some sort of substrate they can dig into, you'll notice that they will take their nose and kind of rub up against any surface they can. Another interesting thing is that when you're handling a hognose snake, they may take their nose and start digging it into you, which makes you think, oh no, is he gonna bite me? No, they're just always trying to dig. It's just their primary thing that they do, which I think is really interesting. So not just to look cute, actually also serves a purpose. That's why they have a shovel face. And if you want to see a cute example of them using the shovel face, you can watch that video up here. Anyways, those are 5 facts about the hognose snake. Thanks guys for watching. I'm Brendan. Goodbye.